Three great female warriors in history: Joan of Arc, Mulan, Tomoe Gozen. Once upon a time in the heart of France, there lived a young girl named Joan. From a tender age, Joan possessed an unwavering sense of purpose and an unshakable belief in her divine mission. Born into a humble family in the village of Dombremy, she spent her days tending to the fields and praying fervently for guidance. One fateful day, Joan experienced a revelation that would change the course of history. She claimed to have heard the voices of saints urging her to take up arms and lead the French army to victory against the English invaders who had plunged the land into turmoil during the 100 Years' War. With a courage born of conviction, Joan set out to fulfill her destiny. Despite facing skepticism and ridicule from those around her, she remained steadfast in her faith and determination. Donning armor and wielding a sword, she embarked on her quest to liberate France from the clutches of its oppressors. In the face of adversity, Joan's charisma and unwavering resolve inspired countless others to rally to her cause. With the blessing of the Dauphin, the future King Charles VII, she led the French army to several remarkable victories against the English, including the pivotal Siege of Orléans. Joan's military prowess and strategic brilliance soon earned her a fearsome reputation among her enemies. She seemed to possess an uncanny ability to anticipate their moves and outmaneuver them at every turn. With her rallying cry of "For God and France," she instilled courage and hope in the hearts of her fellow soldiers. But Joan's triumphs on the battlefield did not go unnoticed by her adversaries. In a bid to quell her rising influence, she was captured by the English and subjected to a sham trial on charges of heresy and witchcraft. Despite the unjust accusations leveled against her, Joan remained resolute in her faith and refused to renounce her divine mission. In the end, Joan of Arc met her fate with dignity and courage, facing the flames of the stake with a steadfast gaze and a prayer on her lips. Though her life was cut short, her legacy endured, inspiring future generations to stand up for their beliefs and fight for justice against all odds. Tomoe Gozen. Amidst the tumultuous years of the Genpei War, there lived a woman whose name would echo through the annals of history. Tomoe Gozen. Born into a world dominated by samurai codes and the clash of mighty clans, Tomoe was destined for greatness from the moment she drew her first breath. From a young age, Tomoe showed a natural talent for the martial arts, honing her skills with the bow and sword until she surpassed even the most seasoned warriors. Her beauty was matched only by her ferocity on the battlefield, and tales of her bravery spread far and wide, striking fear into the hearts of her enemies. When the fires of war engulfed Japan and rival clans battled for supremacy, Tomoe stood at the forefront of the fray, her blade flashing like lightning in the chaos of combat. With each clash of steel, she carved a path of destruction through enemy ranks, her valor inspiring those who fought alongside her. But it was not just Tomoe's prowess with a blade that earned her renown. It was her unwavering loyalty and unyielding resolve in the face of adversity. When her lord, Minamoto no Yoshinaka, called upon her to ride into battle at his side, she answered without hesitation, leading his troops with unmatched skill and courage. In the heat of battle, Tomoe was a force to be reckoned with, her every move a testament to her mastery of the samurai arts. Whether charging headlong into the fray or picking off enemies with deadly accuracy from afar, she was a warrior without equal, her name whispered in awe by friend and foe alike. But it was not just on the battlefield that Tomoe's greatness shone brightest. It was in the moments of quiet courage and unwavering loyalty that defined her true strength. When her lord fell in battle, Tomoe stood alone against overwhelming odds, refusing to retreat even as death closed in around her. In the end, it was Tomoe's indomitable spirit that carried her through the darkest days of war, her courage and valor lighting the way for future generations of warriors to follow. In ancient China, during a time of war and strife, there lived a young woman named Mulan. Born into a family of warriors, Mulan's heart burned with a fierce sense of duty and honor. But in a society where women were expected to stay at home, her dreams of wielding a sword and defending her country seemed impossible. When news arrived that the emperor had issued a decree calling for one man from every family to join the army and defend the kingdom from invaders, Mulan's aged father, Huazhu, knew he must answer the call. But he was frail and wounded from battles past, and Mulan couldn't bear to see him go to war once more. With a heavy heart and steely resolve, Mulan made a decision that would change her fate and the fate of her family forever. Disguising herself as a man, she cut her hair, donned her father's armor, and set out to take his place in the army. Under the guise of Ping, Mulan embarked on a journey fraught with danger and uncertainty. Alongside her fellow soldiers, she endured grueling training, pushing herself to the limit to prove her worth as a warrior. Despite the challenges she faced and the constant threat of discovery, Mulan remained undaunted, drawing strength from her love for her family and her determination to protect them. As the war raged on, Mulan's courage and skill in battle soon caught the attention of her comrades and commanders alike. With her quick thinking and strategic prowess, she led her unit to victory after victory, earning the respect and admiration of all who fought alongside her. But even as Mulan fought bravely on the battlefield, she wrestled with the weight of her deception and the fear of being exposed. Yet, with each passing day, she grew more resolute in her resolve to defend her homeland and uphold her family's honor. In the end, it was Mulan's courage, loyalty, and selflessness that ultimately saved China from its enemies. With her quick wit and unwavering determination, she outsmarted the enemy forces and led her fellow soldiers to a decisive victory that would secure peace for generations to come. And though her true identity was revealed in the aftermath of battle, Mulan was hailed as a hero and honored by the emperor himself for her bravery and sacrifice. Her story became legend, a timeless tale of courage, loyalty, and the indomitable spirit of a warrior who dared to defy convention and fight for what she believed in.